morning. Let's go, rock and roll. Foot down Friday. Let's thrash it Thursday yesterday. And we finished up with over, I think it was 426 miles I did yesterday. Under a 9-hour drive. Under a 9-hour drive time. And under a 13-hour day. While still having or achieving a 94% eco score and getting 12.4 miles to gallon. Oh, fucking beeps again. So today should be an easy day because it's Friday. Not that you get an easy day on a Friday, but it should be a relatively straightforward, I say straightforward day. But like everything in trucking, just when you think it's going to be straightforward, it generally isn't. So, the plan is down to Southampton. I'm leaving the Red Lion near Northampton. Down to Southampton. Box off in a container yard. Loaded box on in on the quay. Loaded box on the quay. Up to Lichfield, north of Birmingham. 5 o'clock this evening, and there I will be until early hours Saturday morning when I drive back down. Now, technically I've got plenty of time to get up there for 5 o'clock because it's only 6:06 now. But on a Friday that time can just evaporate. So although it's only sort of about 3 hours to get up there, three and a half, it can take 4.5, 5 hours quite easily. No sheep in the line back then. It can take 4.5, 5 hours quite easily. So I need to be away from Southampton by 12 o'clock. I've got to refuel as well. Maybe I don't have to. Look, see what the scores on the doors are. Oh, I might be able to get away with it, but I've got time. I'd rather fill up. So I shouldn't have to overstretch myself today. Not that I do anyway, but I should be all right for time. There's enough in the bag. So we'll see how it pans out. I have to take some more painkillers. There's 9 hours of driving yesterday. I must have been sat awkward for an hour or so. It's like you just get locked into a position and sort of strained a muscle in my back. Not comfortable. I'll take some painkillers in a minute. This is the ironic thing. It's taken. I've normally got a twinge in my back, which is lower right. Well, that pain seems to have been overtaken by this pain now, which is right in the middle of my just to the left top of my shoulder blade. one pane has been replaced by another. That could only happen to me. So we've got some bubbly old clouds about. I don't know what the weather's supposed to do today. I've got to come off here. Don't even bother putting the sat nav on. I haven't been this particular way, like coming down this far, onto coming off at that junction for a while, and I was hoping to think that they might have completed a bit more of the roadwork, seeing it's got to be a good 2 or 3 months since I've been down here. Unfortunately, no. Is the answer. They haven't. Nothing appears to have changed at all. Rolling around. What's going on there? Looking that little black Fiesta come up a little bit quick on me there. Thought he was going to keep on coming. Probably would have ended up under my trailer. Now this road was reportedly shut until 6 o'clock this morning, so see what's happening. Down at Toaster, so we've got a couple of minutes to get down there. So anyway, yeah, that's the update so far today. That's the plan. Let's see how I can stick to it. We'll have a wander. A lot of driving this week, more than normal. Not that I'm complaining, it's what I'm paid to do. So I quite like it, to be honest with you. Normally this job on containers, it's more to do with waiting around. It's your working time that you tend to run tight on. Don't very often run on, you can get close, but I rarely use a 10. I can't remember the last time I used a 10. It just doesn't happen. If you can tell me what I'm going on. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I rarely use a 10 because I plan my time. Pretty good at it these days. Yesterday I wanted to get to the red line, so it was. I've had two. I call 2 9-hour days. Banging on the door 9 hours, with a few minutes to spare. So I would have tipped into a 10 if I'd have been held up anyway. But yeah, I felt pretty confident I could get it. I had another hour to spare anyway. And the rest have all been 8-hour days, but 8.5. all over 8, which is how I plan my days. I plan my days. I know the planners like to think that they plan us. Well, yeah. But the person who's really in charge is you, because it's your license and it's your time. So don't be bullied by a planner. They can plan you on whatever time they want. They can plan you on a 15-hour day if they want. Doesn't mean you've got to do a 15-hour day. It's as simple as that. And I get given a job and I look at it and I go, right. And 9 times out of 10, I can do it. You know. The only times I can't do it is when they give you an arrival time when you haven't even departed yet. And it's gone past that arrival time and you've still got a 3-hour drive. Because that happens. You know, unrealistic times, especially on spot hire, which is what I'm on. So I look at where I've got to be and I work out and I go, right, I know roughly that it's going to take X amount of time to get there. And that's where I'm going to be. And it depends on how long it's going to tip. So you can't plan, you can only plan up until A, you arrive, and B, you then depart from where you've arrived from, depending on how long it tips. So you can't, you know, you say, oh yeah, but then you're due on the docks at, no. So I might be 20 minutes in there, but I might be 3 hours, I don't know. So it's no good giving me no good planning that far. My plan is pretty good actually, to be honest. It's like this morning. I know I've got to be in Lichfield for 5, but I've got a little bit of running around to do before that because I've got to get this box off, and that can take anything from 10 minutes to 2-3 hours. So it's no good booking a slot on the docks to get my full box off because I've got no idea how long we're going to take in this first container yard. So once I've gone out of the container yard, I'll make a phone call. They'll get me a slot on the dock and I'll go and do the docks and then I'll go and get some diesel. Come on in there, a bit sharpish, my friend. It's going to be a day of shitty windscreens today. It says it's 17 degrees, it doesn't feel exactly 17 degrees out there. It was a little nippier. When I parked up last night, I got my head down, I slept, I was tired, and I ended up managing about 40 minutes sleep over a 2-hour period. I got there about just after 3 o'clock and I set an alarm for 5:30. I went off. I come to my senses and I used my Jackery, which is my power supply, mobile power supply, power bank, and it's pretty good. Oh, very good actually. Did the job perfectly. It charged I wanted to see what it would. It was on full charge. It charged my camera from start to finish. It's dead, and then it charged my laptop up, and it was still showing 84%. So. I'm not going to charge it today. Let it run down a little bit more. painful. I've delivered to them before. Quite a while ago. It's a funny old place to get into. That's why I couldn't find it to start off with. I was hunting around, and it was because they'd taken over a chicken packing company, and it was still had the chicken, whatever the name of the chicken company was. It was still had that name on the warehouse. I couldn't find it. Hear that relay chirping away. There's supposed to be an engineer coming out to me. No one's phoned me yet. Coach company in there, whether they moved to a different location or not, or whether they actually did go pop, don't know. Shame. Hopefully they've just moved. It looked like they had some nice coaches. Our lad is back from Magaluf. Apparently looked a bit broken. Find out over the weekend what he got up to. He probably won't say anything. He won't say nothing. He never does. But apparently he went out. He's got the clubbing vibe. He went clubbing what day did he go home? What day was it? Yeah, he got in yesterday morning. Apparently he was going out clubbing last night, Thursday night. Apparently he slept most of the day. Well, in actual fact he slept all day, apparently. It's good. Oh, and the other thing, he's got his A-level results back. Well, like I say, a pass is a pass. Wasn't spectacular, but he'd done enough to get into Roehampton University. So, really happy for him. I think it was a bit of a wake-up call that he needs to actually put a little bit more effort in to get where he wants to be. If he wants to pass his uni course, he's going to have to do a little bit more. So that's another whole adventure for him. Number 2 daughter, she's on about to start her last year at uni. She's working flat out at a holiday park at the moment, while working waitressing. we'll see. We'll see what happens. All exciting time for him. Uni is a bit alien to me because obviously I never went to university, never had the opportunity to go to university. It wasn't even discussed, or it just wasn't an option for me at school, because that's not what we did at our school. These are back in the days when your future is sealed at 11, when you did the 11 plus, and you either went to do primary school, and you either went to the grammar school for the boys, the high school for the girls if you passed your 11 plus, and you went to my school if you didn't. Christie's, which was a mixed school. We had much more fun. So yeah, it was different times. We didn't even have some schools don't have a sixth form now, do they? There's still schools about that don't have a sixth form. But yeah, we never had a sixth form. A-levels, not A. We didn't even have O-levels. We had CSEs, not even GCSEs, CSEs. I didn't do too well with them. I got a 1 in music. That was easy because I'm a bit musical. So got a 1 in music. I think I got a 2 in history, 2 in metalwork. So I made a steam engine. It worked. Then what else did I get? I think I had a 2 in English language and a 3 in English literature, which was incredible because not one. Oh, I had a 1 in photography. That's right. Yeah, I did photography, and I got a 1 in that as well. So I got 2 ones, and then a 3 in English literature, which was amazing because not one piece of work was my own. I put my hands up to that. Yeah, that was a bit of an amazement. Other subjects, that was it, I think. Oh, maths. Oh yeah, maths. Not my strong point is maths. You know, we've got calculators. We don't need to be. You know. When was the last time since leaving school that you worked out Pythagoras' theory? I don't need to. I know a triangle when I see one. That's all I need to know. I don't need to work out the angles that much. And put a pi times everything by 3.14. I've never had to do that to come up with an answer since I left school. Long division, oh my god, no, I haven't had to do any long division since I left school. Why would you need to do long division? I am not a fucking rocket scientist. Never have been, never will be. And I doubt very much that a rocket scientist would rely on long division to get a rocket from point A to point B. And if he did, I bet he uses a fucking calculator. I'll be very dubious about a rocket scientist that works out everything in his head without using a bit of technology. I'll be slightly concerned if I was a rocket. No, not a rocket man. What astronaut? That's it. Astronaut. I'll be slightly perturbed. get to sleep until at least 10:30 last night. And I had really patchy internet as well. The internet was shit yesterday. So I was hoping, last night was the first night that I felt not normal. It was like the gorgeous Kira said to me last night. I said to her, last night was the first night I felt normal. She went, darling, you're never normal. Well, yeah, she's got a point. But, you know, this week so far, it's been eat, sleep, drive, repeat. That's it. Drive, eat, and then go to bed. None of this, I'll sit around for a couple of hours and relax and chill out and watch a bit of TV or watch a film. I don't know. I can't. I need to get my head down. Ugh. Last night I had 15 hours off. There was relaxing, doing very little. But what I did do is I've got loads more footage to go up, and I did sort of put that into some sort of resemblance of order. Get thumbnails. I didn't make the thumbnails up. That's possibly a job for the night if I've got internet. That are new, laid by on the right is where I had my container broken into when I pulled over while I was having a pee. I was only in there for 30 seconds. Before I know it, some young scallywag was breaking into the back of my trailer. I've been thinking about doing this is an add-on to what I normally do. This monologue of me driving along talking shite for an hour at a time. But I thought about doing just little like 10-minute clips. I'll just add them in, you know. At the end of the day, they're just 10 minutes. I'll just add them in during the day or something, you know, just at different times of the day, and on various different subjects, maybe truck related or things that go on in the news, you know, industry related. Not that I can give advice, or maybe I can, I don't know. But it's a lad I've started watching, and he's just started his journey, I'd say, of becoming an HGV driver. I'm not, how can I say this? How can I say this? There's, he comes across as a really nice, genuine person. Don't get me wrong. You know, please don't get me wrong. And if you're watching this, my man, fair play to you for going for it. I just hope you've not been sold a story, you know. I think I mentioned yesterday. I think I mentioned yesterday about what your expectations are, and what they actually turned out like. Because my expectations, although I had a rough idea of the job, aren't anywhere like what I thought it was going to be, really. In some respects it's better, and in other respects it's like, bloody hell. Is he going off to the left? Yeah, no signal on, so I don't know that. Yeah, the dream of becoming a trucker is often dashed when you look at the amount of hours that you've got to work, or the amount of hours that you're expected to work. He asked me how many hours I work, and I said, oh, it's between 60 and 70 hours a week. He says, yeah, but you're a tramper? I said, yeah, I'm a tramper. I said, but even as a day man, don't be surprised at 12-hour days. You know, it's not unusual at all. So like I said, you know, you've got to think about where you live in relation to your yard and how much time it's going to take you. And even working a 10-hour day. And you know, if you go on if you're only working 8 hours a day, you ain't going to be paid that much. So you spent all that money here to get your license, and you're working 8 hours a day, you never get your money back. Whoa, pigeon, you never make your money back. Better off staying where you are, spending the money on your wife and kids, or putting it in a pot for a rainy day. Do you know what I mean? I think with this job, I'm sure people would disagree with me, but I think it's all or nothing. Unless you're in a financially good position where you're doing it because you like it, not because you have to. So yeah, I'm a little concerned for him. So he also said he wasn't going to go tramping. Well, that narrows, that does limit your opportunity as to what you can and cannot do, where you can and cannot work. I know personally for me, being a dayman would not work at all. Not doing this job or any type of drive. It didn't when I was on the buses and coaches. It didn't work for me then, because getting up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. There's people that do it, but you know, young family, and I could never get to bed early, so I wasn't getting much sleep. And you're still working 10, 12-hour days. You're out the house for 12, 13 hours sometimes. There was no real downtime, and one little downtime you had, you were knackered. With this job in tramping, I finished, and that's me finished. All I got to think about, and it is selfish, but it works. All I got to think about is having something to eat, getting a shower, and going to sleep. Phoning the gorgeous Kira up, catching up on the day. And we speak every day. Every day. Sometimes 2 or 3 times, sometimes just the once, but there are always messages throughout the day as well. And that's me, done, dusted. I can then relax, fall asleep, which is what I generally do straight away. And then in the morning, get up, get myself sorted out, get on the road, get going. And it is selfish, but when I get home, my home time is my home time. We plan things, we do things, we have a lot of fun together. And when I'm home, when you're home all the time, you don't tend to do that. You get stuck in a rut, don't you? You know, it's like, oh, sit in front of the telly every night. Well, I've never been that type of person anyway. I went for years without even having a television. Got a TV in the truck. I think I've watched 1.5 DVDs. I watched TV once for a couple of hours. I watched some Australian gold digging I don't know, some weird wonderful shit. It was on there because there was no internet. So I managed to watch that for an hour. And then probably fell asleep. Got that little Subaru down there, Subaru Estate, was it the Subaru Forester? Powerful little cars. Needs to learn how to drive it though. Nearly fucking stalled coming out of that junction. So we're just about to get on to the M40. So I'll leave you here. I'll probably speak to you later on once I've got a bit further down the road, or once I'm faffed about, done a bit. Give you an update, let you know how more Friday's going. At the moment it's going well. Mind you, I'm only 37 minutes in. So I'll speak to you all later. Hello. This is another roundabout that's well known for its fuckwittery. As you approach here, it's off the M40 onto the A34 junction line. As you come down here, all 3 lanes, so it does go into 3 lanes. As you can see the sign there, Oxford Newbury A34, all 3 lanes. The left hand lane also goes to the A41, but clearly marked up, all lanes A34. Now the A34 only goes off to the right. If you go to the left, it's the A41. So all 3 lanes go round the roundabout. You wouldn't have thought it. On exiting the roundabout there is 3 lanes. There's 3 lanes all the way round and 3 lanes to exit. Sometimes the far right hand lane, lane 3, gets a bit clogged up, and that causes the problem for those thrill seekers who think they're trying to get round the roundabout really quickly, can't, so they then try and cut back in, but there's already vehicles going round in those lanes, and that's when the accidents occur.
After 500 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the 3rd exit, A34, towards Oxford.
So you can always tell the lorry drivers that know this junction, know this roundabout well, because we're all in the left hand lane. We don't make work for ourselves. Unlike that joker there, he's going to have to cut across at least 1 lane, possibly 2, and you get hung out to dry.
Right on the roundabout and take the 3rd exit, A34, towards Oxford.
So he's in a white DAF CF, so we'll just see where that ends up. So I know he's in front of me there. Let's see where he turns up. And this is through no real fault of his own, other than not reading the signs. Because generally you would expect to be in the right hand lane to turn right, but as a truck driver you should think, well, maybe it's just the middle lane. And look at your road markings. Windscreen's a bit on the old dirty side. You could of course be going all the way around the roundabout and back up the M40, which in that case is in the correct lane. You've got 3 trucks now, 3 lanes, which is fine at the moment. And they're all jockeying for position. Skip lad, he's not fucking about.
Take the exit A34.
Oh, cut across him. No, he's alright. He was going round. Fair play to him, so I'll give him that. And everyone else behaved themselves.
Follow A34 towards Oxford for 12 miles.
Go on then, let's get going. A34 southbound. Won't be stopping somewhere. I'll probably need a pee, I expect. I'll get the other side of Newbury and think about it. It's Bitches or Lenos. Hello. Just thought I'd put you on. Bottom of the M3. Already seen a little bit of fuckwittery. Not professional driving by a HGV driver. Intimidating the vehicle in front of him. Not really on. Don't know why they're all moving into that centre lane. Bizarre. So I'm keeping up with the flow of traffic. Why would they do that? Yeah. Come across me. I'm at the speed limit, 50. your lane. Heading towards the docks. Get this box off. Don't understand why they're not moving into this left-hand lane. Oh, you're going to move into the left-hand lane. You're not, you're going to move into the right-hand lane. Do you know what you're doing? I don't think you do. Unless you're overtaking something, which you're clearly not, why are you out there? Now we've got some rain. The trailer rattling behind me. I've got my sunroof open. I want a bit of fresh air in it. It's stuffy. 19 degrees, believe it or not. So we're sort of about on time for what I reckoned for yesterday. So really I wanted to be in the container yard for 9 o'clock, so I'll be doing that. That'll first part of the it's like a jigsaw puzzle. That'll be the first part of the puzzle completed. Be going off there. No. Ooh, nasty weather. Lot of brake lines. People chopping lanes. Oh, he nearly went into the back of him. Jesus Christ. Fucking dickhead Audi driver. Kira was supposed to be driving up to Woking today, but she thought better of it. She realised it was Friday and her anxiety got the better of her. The traffic on a Friday is pretty horrendous.
Miles, take the exit 13 M27 towards Southampton Docks.
leaving a little bit of a gap here, but I'm expecting that to be filled. So I'll close the gap up a bit now. Yeah, one of the things I know, I was watching one of my old videos yesterday. Well, it wasn't that old, I think it was only out yesterday. I was up at Whittlesley, and I was looking at the video, and it looks, somebody commented, one of the guys from that watches this from Brazil, can't remember your name, sorry mate, I asked if it was speeded up. No, it looks faster than it actually is. I was doing 30, 35 through there. I think even at one point I mentioned I was doing 35. I don't think I did over 40 at any one time, but it just looked like I was driving really fast. I can assure you I wasn't. That is not what I do. See how many people get it wrong down here now. Came down here the other day and there was, oh, I thought he was going to dive off then. Came down here the other day, I was in this lane. Truck was in lane 3 going on towards Portsmouth and Southampton there, and a car transporter, like a little van type thing, flatbed van, was here and he wanted to go right. So instead of braking or slowing down or just actually going, he actually got down to here and stopped and then cut across both me and the truck driver, the other truck driver the other side, just stuck our horns on. I heard him going, I thought, no, I'm going to do the same. The bloke's a fucking idiot, shouldn't be driving. And that's what he does, he drives for a living, shouldn't be driving. So no need to stop, I did stop on the way down. It's like one of those, if you can see that there. It's like one of those. And you just sort of just come to a halt. Luckily there was nothing coming down the lane between us. So you'd have gone straight in the back of him. I think that was last Saturday morning.
Keep right.
Doing, he's got his right hand signal on, but he's not actually making any progress. So don't think about it in a moment till you accelerate a bit harder, my friend. You're going to really struggle getting onto the carriageway. You're only doing 21 on there. He's done it. There's a gap. You know what you're supposed to do is accelerate away on the hard shoulder until such times as you're up with the, you know, you're up to the gap and the flow of traffic, there's a break in the traffic, you can just ease straight in. But you've got to be up, you've got to accelerate. Don't come onto a live lane doing 20 mile an hour. You're asking to die. That's how people die. I didn't factor in rain to my day today. supposed to get warm again next week though, wouldn't it? Don't get me wrong, I don't mind it, but I don't like working in it, or I don't like sleeping in it. That's my, I don't mind working in it.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 3M271 towards Southampton.
Nice and quiet.
Take the exit 3, then go left
Apart from her.
and take the first exit.
Just solved that problem. Oh, the lights are out. Aha. What's going on with the motorbike? Let's see what's occurring. Absolutely nothing. Traffic on the right, normally that busy coming out of Southampton at this time of the morning, so nothing unusual there. That'll all be cleared by the time I need to head up the road, which is now 9 o'clock, and I want to be heading up the road by 12, which gives me 3 hours. But it should give me plenty of time. Speedy. Oh, you want to slow down? Jeez, oh. All it takes is a little bit of diesel down here for a spillage and dab of the brakes, and before you know it, part of the street furniture. Trying to go down through the docks. Give me a little ride through. Painkillers have kicked in, thank goodness. So we're going on Dockgate 20, as it says on the road there, Dockgate 20. Council haven't done too good a job of maintaining that red light still, of maintaining that roundabout there. There we go. Just got to watch out for vehicles on my left as I go around here, and I can't get too close to the right, otherwise my trailer goes up the curbs. Got a green light, so we can go. Keep an eye to the left. Keep it in this lane. Spits me out in the right lane to exit the roundabout. See the container cranes ahead of us, and that directly in front of us there's a boat there, container ship. You can see it now. Not a particularly big one, looking pretty quiet. The docks, it's good. Usual for DP staff, people that enforce the rules and regulations not to fucking signal. Practice what you preach. So that is area 1 up to my right. On the left is pre-gate, what they call pre-gate. That on my right is, I don't know if you can see it now, but that was empty park 1. Used to be area 2, but now just empty park 1. Crossing for the straddlers, no straddlers wanting to go across, so we're okay to go. Lights haven't changed. Many boats in. There's another boat down the bottom here on my right. I don't think you're going to see it. And down here we have area 3 and empty park 2. Area 3 is to my right. There's a boat in. Straight ahead of us is empty park 2. No signal again. Cock. All looking very quiet on the docks. That's what I like to see. Considering I've got to go on there next. where the sand and gravel comes in off the boats. And this is where they export the on the right here is one of the berths for exporting scrap metal. No boating. And you've also got the rail terminal down here, container rail terminal. This yard here fluctuates with boxes. It was nearly empty the other day. It's got a few back in there again now. All the vehicles there, either ready for export or just imported in. I'm not sure. I think they've all been imported. I think that's imports. There's a cruise liner in down here. It's where the old flour mill used to be. There's now a cruise liner terminus. Don't know what they're going to be doing in there though. They seem to be rejuvenating it. JCB's ready for export. Right, I'm going to get ready to go where I need to go. So I'll speak to you all later. Hello, hello, hello. Time now, 5 minutes past 12. Leaving Southampton on the time that I said it was that I needed to leave by. And I reckon I'll just make it for 5 o'clock. I've got to get a break in. And here we have classic fuckwittery. Everybody's in the wrong lanes. Everyone diving around. Just don't dive in front of me. People not having a clue what's going on or where they're going. Oh, there you go. Just people all over the place. You just got to look, look as far as you can ahead, and there's people changing lanes all the time. It's not difficult. One lane goes off to Eastleigh and Chandler's Ford. The other 3 lanes keep going. How difficult can that be? Where's that white van going?
Half a mile, keep right.
And it's the tortoise and the hare again. I'm going to remain in this left-hand lane. And the outside lane, the fast lane, is stationary. Look. Oh, no, he's coming into my lane now. Oh dear, oh dear.
Keep right.
So, the plan is get up to Lichfield, let them unload. It's a place where you can I've been there quite a few Friday nights and other nights actually. You get the late one, get the last one, like 5 o'clock, and you stick the trailer on the bay, and you always have to uncouple. So unhitch the trailer, pull forwards 2 meters, they put a lock on the trailer, and I go to bed. Simple as that. 9 hours off in their yard, and then head back down tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be there for about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Taking 9 off. And And then what does that make it? 2 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. 3 hour drive back down, refuel, get ready, go home. 5, yeah, 2, up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, home for 7 o'clock in the morning. And then Sunday, got a job. Oh, I've got to do a trailer swap when I get back to the yard, either Saturday or Sunday, depends on what the weather's like.
Follow M3 towards Winchester for 7.5 miles. Slow traffic on M3, E05, traffic jam ahead. A335 Auburn Way and Hockley Link, 8 minutes delay. Slow traffic on M3, E05,
Oh, no.
traffic jam ahead.
You just told me.
Between A27 Chilworth Road and A335 Lee Road, 3 minutes delay.
Okay, thank you. But we're sort of moving, so as long as we're moving, I'm happy with that. So yeah, Sunday we're heading towards Ellesmere Port. 8:30 tip on Monday morning. So I'm hoping, I'm thinking about, I've got a mate who lives in the Wirral, which is no more than half an hour away. So I'm going to be stopping in the truck stop. And I'm going to entice him out, see if he'll come and pick me up and take me for a curry. He doesn't know this yet, but that's my plan. Ugh. I've just been back to the yard and refueled, and I like listening to all the gossip. I must admit, I sometimes throw a bit of disinformation in, and it's just it makes you laugh. Tell you, truck drivers, they're worse than old women for gossiping. Time for another painkiller. Still ain't sorted out. Done a lot of driving this week. I know I keep saying it, but it's unusual to do the amount that I've done. I'm going to have to keep it. Normally, I don't even need to keep an eye on my drive time for the fortnight, but this week, well, next week, I'm going to have to keep an eye on it, because I'll be pushing the 90 hours of drive time. So if anyone, for those of you that truck, will know, to get 90 hours of drive time in is pushing the boat a bit, you know. Car broken down, there's not enough room for me to get by. I'm going to have to come out. That's it, don't you move over, fucking Skoda drivers. Mind you, it was a Skoda driver to let me out. Wind the window. I had to wind the window down, stick my thumb out and say thank you to him. Oof! See the wizard? We're not seeing any wizards today. No wizards. I've got 9 minutes of delay up here. This is probably as I get onto the A34. I'll leave you on. Well, I'll edit it out. Those that know, know. Until I get past the A34 roundabout. I don't know. I seem to be like, this is all the same old, same old. Well, I'll talk about different things. Look at that traffic. Look at that traffic. Mental. Where's it all going to and where's it all coming from? So the cost of fuel clearly hasn't put that many people off in using their vehicles. As if it had, these streets would be deserted. Oh dear, oh dear. Brake lights. Just trying to work out whether I've had anything to eat yet today. I don't think I have. I've had a packet of crisps. That's about it. It's a bit of a poor show really. I've got to take a 45-minute break, so I'll be doing that in a bit. Just wanting to get past this lot first. Slows down again. still moving. We're still moving. Whether you can see ahead here, but it's just as far as the eye can see, all the way up through the cut there. 3 lanes of solid traffic. It is all moving though. Just. So this just eats into your drive time. Where I'm going is only 150 odd mile away. It should take 3 hours, but instead it's going to take 4.5. So, you know, you've got to allow 4.5 hours to get there, and you've got to add in chucking a 45-minute break into that. Which is why I needed to be gone by 12 o'clock at the absolute latest to still get a 45 in and still make me 5 o'clock booking. Okay, moving. Check for people coming up my left. Got a 45-minute break coming up. I've got some spring rolls that need eating up. I've also got a burger that needs to be eaten up as well. Yeah, I'm on, let's go. As soon as we get going, back down to a crawl again. Well, just one broken down vehicle so far. Truck do all the work for me.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury.
See what sort of fuckwittery we have carrying on at the junction at the roundabout up here. Come on, keep going. Off the diesel tank when I got back to the yard. I didn't bother putting any AdBlue in. Plenty of AdBlue to get us up and back. I'll do that tomorrow morning. The life of a trucker, this is. Still want to be one? For all you budding truckers that are watching. Now most people are thinking about going home now. Friday afternoon, nice early finish. No, I'm going back up the road again. Heading north. And this will be my first week. Oh, I ran in last Friday, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I haven't worked a Sunday since before I went on holiday. So, like I always say, get it while you can. And it's not because I desperately need the money, but it comes in handy, makes my life easier. Means I can get to where I'm going quicker. There. She just wants to get going. Has to hit the anchors. Here we go again. Start, stop, start, stop. There you go, come to a stop again.
After half a mile, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34.
Oh, she's trundling on. She's doing all the work for me. Technology. Love it. you away with that. Plenty of room. I reckon that blue car's going to try and get in. Am I right? Am I going to be right? Can't see now.
Take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34.
Cheeky van. Trouble is, he leaves himself hanging out in that lane. Someone coming up fast, straight in the back of him. That's the problem you have. Come on in. Said thank you, but fucking cheeky.
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34 towards
Right.
Newbury.
How many times have I got to say this? 3 lanes. And that one on the left clearly says, along with the signpost that's back there, left only, local traffic. The other 2 lanes here clearly marked up A34 with an arrow pointing straight ahead. So that says local traffic. And it says it once, just as you get onto that white sort of concretey road there. But in case you miss it, it also says it again with a big arrow.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34 towards Newbury.
Okay, everyone's read the signs, everyone's on the same page as me. Hooray.
Take the exit Winchester bypass. After 3/4 of a mile, keep left.
So you've got a car transporter now. I put money on it that he needs to be in the left-hand lane. But you crack on down there and just add to the problem. There he goes, left-hand lane now.
After half a mile, keep left.
Oh, there's another one. I put money on it. He wants to be in the left-hand. Abacus. Tipped any over recently, Abacus? Yes. Thought you had. Where's he going? Oh, right at the very last minute. Talk about cause a problem, wanker. I'd say that's not really professional, is it? Yeah, he's got ahead, but you know, says, "Oh, I'm making progress." No, you're not. You're being a fucking wanker. No need. No need. You could have quite easily got tangled up with another vehicle then,
A34.
or somebody could have gone, "I ain't letting you in, mate." So he would have had to have bullied his way in there, I suspect. And no one's let him in, he's still in the right hand lane though. saying I'm the world's best driver, because I'm clearly not. But I don't drive like a wanker. Well, I don't think I do anyway. And if I make a mistake, it's a genuine mistake. It's not because I've put myself into a situation where I'm struggling to get myself out of, you know? On purpose. He knew he needed to be in the left-hand lane from ages ago, because he does this route probably every day or every couple of days. He comes up here. So he's saved himself for me to get there to where he is now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 seconds. Really? So it's telling me that there are no more hold-ups, which is good. Now I don't know whether I'm going to pull into the services up here, or whether I'm going to find a label. Hard to say. He's not even fast on the hills though. In fact, he's holding everybody up. What's going on here? Fuck, Whittery, that's what's going on here. Tortoise in the hair. That's what I always say, innit? So you put yourself at risk all, and you're not even fast. Absolute cock. Did he flash me in? No. That sort of sums it up, doesn't it? There you go. Oh, beautiful day. So I'm going to pull over in a minute or two. Well, I don't know. I've done an hour and a half of driving. I've still got a bit of time before I need a break. I can do 4.5 hours, so I've got 3 hours before I need a break. But I'll get up a little bit further and I'll break the journey up.